Hey guys, today I am doing a full face of first impression. I'm not feeling like myself. I need to get this out of the way before I start because otherwise it's gonna happen midway through doing all of the makeup and my makeup. I probably shouldn't even be filming right now. Like, part of me wants to just do it to distract myself. Part of me does it because, I don't know, I feel like I should be doing something productive. I don't even know, but I also kind of don't feel like doing this, and I just had the hardest morning with Porter. He's just gone kicking and screaming into the car, screaming, not wanting to go to daycare today for some reason. So I think Hamish is just going to take him to the park or something like that. Does anyone else's kid do that? Like, he just, every now and then, he just does not want to go to daycare, and I'm like, how am I supposed to get him used to like having to do things he doesn't want to do? Does it get better when they're like 5 years old? Like, and they have to go to school. Anyways, I had to put Zeus down the other day. I'm not gonna go into a lot of detail, but obviously I'm devastated. Lots of you guys will already know because you would have seen my post on social media, but some of you guys just follow me on YouTube, and that's why I just wanted to say it quickly, because obviously I talked about it in a recent video, but it's been like a journey for the last few months. Actually, that's a lie, it's been a really long time that he's been dealing with various health issues like his skin and stuff like that, and it turns out obviously it was related to Cushing's, diabetes. He ended up going completely blind within literally like 2 weeks. It was so fast. He was on the insulin and everything, but unfortunately he just wasn't himself anymore. He wasn't the Zusi we, you know, used to know, and he wasn't happy at all. And so we had to make that really hard decision. I feel like I've done something so evil. Hamish and I both feel like absolute trash. I feel like I've failed him, even though I know like in the future I'll look back and know that I did the right thing for him because he was not happy at all. But I just wish things could have been different. I wrote something nice over on my Instagram and Facebook if you want to go read that. Long story short, he was like, you know, he was such a pivotal part of my life. He was a new beginning. He was there with me for everything through adulthood. He was there with me when I moved cities, when I started fresh, when I, you know, went through this crazy career. He was there with me when I got pregnant, had a baby, got married, built a house, moved house. All of these big adult things I did throughout my 20s, he was there the whole time. I already find myself just missing him, obviously, so much. I'm constantly walking in a funny pattern around my house because I'm so used to him standing in the way because he couldn't see. And I'm walking in these weird snake patterns because I know I've memorized all the little areas where he used to like to lay on the floor or like relax in the sun. Yeah, I should probably not even be filming right now, but if I don't do things, I cry. And my eyes are already so sore and so dry. Yesterday, I just went shopping and I bought so many toys for Porter and his cousins for Christmas. I went and bought sushi. I went and tried another matcha. Still can't really get on the matcha train. I've been gaming, I've been watching the new Dexter series. I've just been literally doing anything I can to not think. It's got to be healthier than I could be doing crazy stuff, you know, to deal with grief, and I'm not, so whatever. But today I thought I would just try to outlet that into work, see how I go. And I mean, it's real. This is my reality right now, and I don't know, maybe you can comment. Maybe you can comment down below, and I can't even look into the camera right now. Maybe you can comment down below and let me know if you have a pet waiting for Zusi. After watching that other video, I am the world's ugliest crier. So this could be really fun for me to edit. Louis okay. He's definitely obviously a bit like not himself. He's currently sitting down next to me. He's been sitting next to me constantly, so I can't figure out if he's just missing Zusi or if he's like, maybe he just knows that I'm feeling really sad and he's just keeping me extra company. Okay, that's enough crying. Oh my god, I should take a break, but whatever, I'm just gonna keep going. So my last video was at PR Hall. My ears just clicked. And yeah, so I'm just going to use a bunch of these things. Actually, I also got a new package from Huda Beauty yesterday, so maybe let's just see what's in here too. Cheek brush. Oh god. And the blush filter palettes. Oh pretty. There's 3 here. That's what the packaging looks like. First look together. Ooh. So they're like little quads. This is like a real shimmery metallic, and then there's 3 more like satiny matte looking ones. It says they're blurring blush lighters. I don't know, maybe we'll use one of them. I've got so many new blushes I want to use. Like I got the new the Patrick Tar, the One Size, the new Tarte cream ones, the new What's Up Beauty ones. There's so many new blushes, so I mean I'm just gonna have to use a whole lot in upcoming videos. My next videos, I'm hoping I'm feeling a bit better, but it's a really exciting one. It's a new collab that we've done with Exo Beauty and a creator, so yeah, I'm really excited about that. I probably don't seem it, but it's literally been such a long time in progress. So my next video, I'd love your support if you happen to be around on YouTube. Yeah, I hope it's a success. I'm sure it will be, but I always get really nervous launching new things. Anyways, they've also sent some blush filters. I still don't think I've tried the cotton candy color. Maybe I have, maybe I can't remember. My skin's like peeling around my nose because I've been obviously like crying so much. So let's hydrate. Thought I'd try this, the Bubble Cosmic Silk Hydrating Milky Toner. Hold on, Hamish has just sent me a voice memo.
Please don't be sad, he's okay. He's just not doing too well, so for some reason I'm gonna go for a jog.
Probably should shake that before I open that. Okay, you kind of like jerk it up. Oh, I need a wipe. I mean, I'm gonna be all over the show. I should have pinned my hair back first. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know how I got there. Okay, that feels really lightweight. It feels like it's soaked in immediately. I'm also very dry because, yeah, I've not been looking after my skin that great. I really like the glow it gives. What's up with my eyebrow? Do I have a pimple on my eyebrow? I think I do. Oh my god, I do. Whatever. I don't think I have like a new foundation. Got a new primer though. I'm going to try this one, the Secure the Blur Makeup Magnet Primer from One Size. I want to see if it really does blur. They sent over a few primers, but they're mostly like super mattifying, which I don't usually go for. Although one of them was like a sweat proof one, which I might try that during the summer, like for, you know, like New Year's and stuff when I'm going to be outside. And I want my makeup to not like sweat. Sometimes I get sweaty like here, so maybe I'll just try it like that, like a spot primer. Okay, this is like a mattifying primer as well, I feel like. Do they have any glowy primers? I don't know, they just sent me mattifying ones. Ultra blurring pore refining primer with niacinamide that mattifies and even out your skin texture as it grips makeup for flawless application. Yeah, I might just do a little bit, like just where I get a bit more texture like that. I definitely think it blurs my pores though. I get the most visible pores kind of here just because of where the light hits. I don't think they look necessarily super bad or anything, but yeah, it's just where I notice them more than other areas, and like my forehead sometimes as well. What foundation do I want to use? I want to use something I haven't used in a long time just because why not? Maybe let's do my Clarins Everlasting. It looks like this because I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like I haven't used it in a while. Oh god. The little pump's a bit clogged up. Do you know the way like I feel right now? The best way to describe it is that I cannot, why did I say that with an accent? I cannot breathe. Like, I feel like I can't take a deep breath. Like I feel like it's similar to when I have anxiety, but I don't even think I have anxiety. But you know when you have like anxiety and you feel like you're not taking a proper deep breath, and every now and then you're like like that, and you do like a catch-up breath. Like I feel like that all the time right now. Like I'm just not breathing, and I feel like I'm constantly reaching for my phone for no reason, like more so than normal. Like I'm just trying to keep busy, I guess. Like I'm trying to distract myself, but it's like unhealthy. Like I'll put my phone down, then all of a sudden I'm back on it. I'm like, why am I on my phone right now? This is honestly kind of heavy right now. Is it dried out a little bit? Or is it because my skin is that like hectic dry? Perfect time to try this, I reckon, the One Size Mixing Medium. It's supposed to transform the coverage. It says it makes it more radiant, gives it a luminous finish, la 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 la. And I'm assuming it'll thin it out a little bit, you know. Oh yeah, look, it's pearly. That looks really pretty. This is how it looks on my hand. Looks like you're really pretty. I almost want to just put it all over my face like before makeup. Anyways, I'm gonna mix it with a couple of pumps of this and just see what it does. You can see I haven't done my forehead yet. There's probably way too much of that mixing medium. Let's just put it on my forehead only first, just to see like what it looks like compared to the cheeks. Definitely thinner. Oh no, the black glitter's back from Halloween. I feel like it definitely reduced the coverage slightly, but not in a bad way. I don't know what kind of makeup I'm doing today, guys. Oh my god, I'm actually gonna lose the plot over these black glitters. I don't feel like it makes it that much more radiant. I've got all this excess product, so maybe I'll just do it like a little bit extra on my cheeks and down my neck. Well, I look blurred as all heck. Let me zoom you in a little bit. I want to try before I do my concealer, this Tarte blush, and then I'll probably use one of the new powder ones on top later. This is the Tutu shade, and when I swatched it in my PR haul, it looked so pretty. So let's just see what she looks like on. Blends out easy. I'm just using this Peaches and Cream PCO2 brush. It's like a big buffer thing. Gives a nice radiant kind of finish. Stunning, to be honest. I could definitely see myself using that a lot. Do you know what I've used like every day since my PR haul though? Is these ones, even though it tipped on me. They're so freaking pretty. I actually did a sponsorship with them on my clock app. I swatched heaps of shades, but I've just been wearing them like every time I've done my makeup since. I actually have been doing my makeup a lot lately too, just like for real life. Like, I don't know, I've just fallen back in love with just messing around like in my own time as well. Used to like kind of mainly just wear makeup, you know, since becoming a mum, I'd mainly wear it just when I was filming. Whereas now like I actually put the effort in like and put on makeup when I just am going somewhere. Like I just feel like putting it on, do you know what I mean? So that's nice. It's like a little bit of me time and it just makes me feel happy. P1 under my eyes. Now my brain is completely blank right now. I can't remember if I got sent any like new powders or anything. I don't think so. Or maybe I got like a new Florasis one, but I think I'm just gonna use like ones I've already got right now. I mean, this is still full face first impressions almost, okay? And I don't think I have a new mascara. I don't think. I think I will like this though, because the texture was much nicer to work with when I mixed it with this, to be honest. Where should I put it? Do I put it with my primers? I suppose. And this Secure the Blur, it definitely helps to blur, that's for sure. I don't know how often I'll use it, but I'll put it in my drawer for now. Let's do a little bit of brows. I'm doing very simple brows. Before I do this, actually, maybe I'll just fill them in with a pencil. I don't think I have a new pencil, but this is new. It's the Milani Mousse, Tinted Mousse. So before I do that, I'm just going to use a little bit of this Too Faced pencil. I feel like most of my brow tattoos are gone at this point. I don't think I'll redo them right now. Like, I kind of like the amount of tattoo that's in them at the moment. It's like just enough to give like shape when I'm not wearing makeup and stuff, but like I can still play around with them with makeup. All right, I got lots of colors of this, but yeah, let's try medium brown. Or nah, maybe I will go on with the shade lighter, so soft brown, because I do like a slightly lighter brow lately. Despite my roots being crazy, I get my hair done next week. And sorry about the ugly nails. In my next few videos, my nails are going to be ugly because I was supposed to get my nails done the day after we did, you know, and I cancelled because I was sad and I didn't want to go get my nails done, you know. So I need to rebook. I just don't feel like it yet, so I'm just having ugly nails for a while. Packaging's really cute. I really like it. And then this is the brush. It's quite small. It's not the tiniest brush I've ever seen, but oh yeah, that's a nice color, I think. So it is very moussey. It kind of reminds me of the MAC one I used to love. That similar kind of like thick opaque texture, or like kind of like the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade one. It's quite like a pigmented formula, you know. It really does thicken and draw on. Yeah, I'm happy I went with that color. I think the other one may have been a bit too much. I think you should go with shade lighter than you think, since it's so like pigmented and bold. I think I would have got grouch brows if I went much darker, you know? Whereas that looks really good, I think. All right, I'm just gonna do some powder. Like I said, I'll just use what I've got. So I guess I'll just keep using up my Charlotte Tilbury because I'm trying to project pan her. We're doing a good job. And I'm proud of myself for this because I feel like the only like stuff I've project panned literally in my YouTube career, other than at the very start when I would use up everything because obviously I could not afford makeup. But when I started getting stuff in PR, when I started buying more makeup, like the only stuff I think I ever panned was probably my MAC Studio Fix powder. And yes, that is slightly embarrassing to say, but it's just the nature of the job as well. Like you're always trying out new things, you're doing reviews for the viewers, you're always like on to the next thing, you know? And I like to think of it like, ugh, I'm a bit wasteful, but I'm helping other people hopefully not waste by, you know, telling them what the best products are so that when they do buy something, they use theirs without wasting it and hating it. And my family and friends get my leftovers. I just want to use some stuff up. I'm feigning just the satisfaction of finishing things. I just grabbed a random color of my Easy Bake. So today we're using Pound Cake and mine is absolutely disgusting. Love this color though. Honestly, my base looks amazing. That blush too is so pretty. I want to do a little bit of bronzer before we continue, and the bronzer I have is from, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so you guys know that my Florasis, these like palettes, the Eastern Beast sculpting makeup palettes in 1 and 2, I love them so much. They're so beautiful. This is another one they've released, different packaging, still with the Phoenix on it. And then these are the colors. I love the look of these three. The gold I feel like is a bit rogue. I'm gonna swatch on my finger. By the way, look at the engraving. It's actually incredible. Sorry, my nails like kind of got foundation under it, but it's really pretty, but I just don't really wear gold, like that tone gold. I usually go for like a lighter gold on my skin tone. That would look amazing on other people though. Probably use it on my eyes if anything. But anyways, I'm gonna use the bronzer from this palette today. The formula of these is like so satiny, and like when you put it on your brush, you almost, it's like that kind of formula where you almost don't see it go on your brush. Like it's just so like silky, but you put it on your skin and it just melts in. This is almost like more of a contour shade. Yeah, not almost, it is more of a contour shade. Okay, I'm gonna have to use something else to bronze. It's definitely more of a contour shade for me, like with fake tan on. I think if I didn't have fake tan on right now, I would be so muddy. Medium kind of skin tone is better for you. They've got another palette that is better for me with no fake tan on. So just look at the different colors, you'll see which one I mean. The one on the nose though looks really nice. This is the packaging of the other ones. So this is like more of a bronze. I love this one, like the pinks. Oh my gosh. That's number 2. Here we go. Number 1 is the one that's better for contouring usually when I'm a bit paler, and this highlighter is insane. So pretty. I'll use a little bit of this bronzer. I've still got some of the contour color on my brush, whoops. Eye primer, we've got the new Glamrator one. Okay, so it looks like it's a clear one. Kind of feels silicone-y. Like it doesn't feel like the P. Louise, for example. It feels like, I don't know, like a silicone primer, like for your face. I feel like I was expecting something like the P. Louise, but let's try it. Alright, we're gonna try the beautiful new Danessa Myricks palette. Which one's this? I don't even think it says. It's the newest one. It looks like this, and I absolutely love those first 2 combos, but I think I'll use maybe like mostly this side today. If you didn't know, this packaging is amazing. It obviously goes like this. It's magnetized, but you can also take out every single eyeshadow. You can mix and match, so you can make your own little 6-pan. You can stack them, like take out each 6-pan, stack them. You can take this little mirror in the middle, put it on as a lid. So you could take 1, 2 or 3 with you. So very versatile, travel friendly, great for makeup kits, makeup artists. And the colors in here just look insane. I also love the look of these two. Like cooler tones, like oh my goodness. They are all quite different in the actual pan, except these two are similar. One of them's more yellow, one of them's more pink. Some really cool like different undertones and reflex. Like it's so much cooler in real life than what you guys probably see on camera. It's starting to get really dark, which is kind of good for my lighting right now. The weather's just so weird today. Anyways, Hamish just texted me. Porter's happy now. They went to the park, they're chilling, going for a drive. He just doesn't want him in the house right now because he's like, I don't, in the last like 2-3 weeks, oh it's starting to piss down, he's completely changed. Like I feel like he hit 3.5 years old and he's turned into like the 3 nature everyone talks about, where he wants to do whatever we tell him not to do. If we say no about something, it's a meltdown. He's got all his own friggin' willpower all of a sudden. It's like a fighting match to do anything. Brushing teeth, having a shower, having a meal, going to daycare, going to bed. Always been really good at bedtime, and now all of a sudden it's, no, I'm not tired, la la la. So we let him stay up a little bit later, but actually last night I put my foot down and just sat there with him. It was so painful. He was whinging, and eventually he just fell asleep and he was tired. So I think I just need to like tough it out, but it's not for the faint-hearted. So if anyone else is going through that, I am with you. You're not alone, and unfortunately I'm just trying to deal with that while also, you know, I've been, it's a hard one because I've kind of been grieving Zeus while he was still here too, and now obviously he's gone and it's worse because guilt, grief, all of it. I'm not going to talk much because otherwise I'll cry again. So dealing with all of these feelings, and meanwhile having a child that is just making everything as difficult as possible. But I try not to get angry because I'm like, it's not his fault. He's developing. It's his literal brain developing. He's not trying to be horrible. But it's challenging, to put it simply. I'm not looking for like advice or anything, but if anyone else is in the same boat, I would love some validation. This color is amazing. I love it. It's blending out so nicely. This palette deserves like creative makeup, but I'm not in that headspace right now. So I'm just gonna let my hands do everything without my brain participating. Colors blended beautifully on top of the primer. I kind of wish the primer was a little bit tinted because I didn't put a lot of concealer on my eyelids, but now I know for next time. Like next time I use that primer, I will add more coverage to the lid before going in with it, because I personally have very like veiny eyelids, so I need something to cover. I think that's why I like the P. Louise a lot. So there's different finishes. There's like foily ones, shimmery ones, duochrome, plain shimmer. That light blue is actually so pretty because it's light blue, but then it's like super bright, like neon blue as well. I don't even know if you'll be able to see, but I do not want blue on my eyes today. I actually am just so drawn to this color, so I'm going to try it. This is it with a brush. This looks, oh yeah, okay. I just added a bit more and it's like taken off. This is like a very foily kind of color. It's like the most amazing taupey shade. When you put it on, it almost feels like it's a cream because it just, I don't know, it just blends like that, you know? I feel like you can use a little or a lot. I feel like using your finger would probably be a great idea, to be honest, but I'm committing to this. A little bit of fallout. I feel like it's the kind of formula where if you put on a bit too much, it actually looks a little bit cakey on the eyes. So probably your finger would be better, to be honest. Whoops. I'm gonna try a little bit of this one, I reckon, on my inner corner. Oh yeah, that's up my alley. Frosty, like pinky golden reflect. I'm actually gonna layer a little bit of it over top of like the first half of that silvery color. Yeah, the fallout is hectic, but it's kind of expected since they are like very foily. So just keep that in mind in the order you're putting on your makeup. Once they're on, but it's just the application. I mean, if you use your finger, you'd be a lot more likely to not have that problem. I'm just going to blend it with my powder puff and just really blend it in there. Do you know last night was the most hectic red sky as well? I woke up this morning and the first thing I thought was like, isn't it red sky at night, shepherd's delight? Like red sky at night means midday the next day. I woke up, it was a thunderstorm, lightning, rain, and it's happening again. And we've had literally like an hour of sun today. That is a rip-off. I want to talk to the shepherd who made that rule. I'm using a little bit of the more cool tone brown just on that outer corner, just a tiny touch. Now I don't think I have a new eyeliner, but I kind of want to do eyeliner today. Actually, let's just use black from the palette. Hopefully I don't get fallout. Okay, the black is insane. Look at that. That was one dip. No fallout. Doing one more dip and layering it to make it darker. And then I think I'm just going to stamp it across the lash line. Real thin. Man, that worked so well. That is one of the best black eyeshadows I think I've ever used in my life. Look at this. Look how easy that was. Like, look at that depth to my lash line, and it literally took me 3 seconds. No effort, no pressure. One dip into the pan, and it just looks fire. See, this is why I liked winged eyeliner. That's no wing. Obviously, sometimes I do no wing, but I just suit the wing, I reckon. It makes my eyes look twice as big. Incredible, incredible. Probably my favorite palette she's done so far, color wise. Like, I just love the color stories in here. I love like these tones. You know what? You know, if you're an EXO Beauty fan, that's like heaps of sweets vibes. Not the same, not dupes, not at all. Not at all. But I just mean the color themes. That's very heaps of sweets color theme. That's very native palette color scheme. You know, you feel what I'm saying? And then the blues will be fun for like festivals or like certain looks. And like, to be honest, like the black, like I said, amazing. The grey's really cool because you don't see that a lot. These two taupe shades, there's one like silvery taupe and then this one's a bit warmer. Beautiful. Like, you could wear them in everyday looks. So it's only really a couple of blues that I would use way less often, but would still come in handy here and there. But overall, I love this. Right, I'm going to do lashes and mascara off camera. Right, just had another meltdown, but I've recovered. And the lashes are on. Luckily, I did it before I put on my mascara. That's right. Okay, I think I'm going to try some maybe like pink blush. I'm just going to have a look at this palette because I'm kind of tempted to use this instead, the one size. Look how pretty it is. But let's just have a look and see what this pink one looks like. This is in the shade Baby Pink. They're not really baby pink. Those are like neon pink. Let's try this. And it says it's blurring. Oh yeah, it is. It almost reminds me of the under eye powder I use, the Easy Blur, not Easy Blur, what's it called? You know the thing. Pretty color. It's like a mauvey pink, the one I'm using. On camera it looks more baby pink, but in real life it's like a mauvey undertone. I need to put on some waterline eyeliner too, don't let me forget. I'm using the shimmer as well. Oh, that's cool. Whoa. There was one dip on both cheeks. Oh my god, I love it though. I'm a little bit muddy just here, but that's probably from like the contour when I used this brush for contour and now I'm using it for blush. It is what it is. I'm an idiot sometimes. Yeah, I really like that highlighter. That's sick. I'm just going to be boring and do some nude on the waterline. All the birds are chirping again. Must be enough of the rain and thunder for now. I feel like they're celebrating. My inner corners look a bit raggedy, but whatever. I've been using these non-stop since getting them. The Mauve and it's like ballerina pink, or no, what's it called? I don't know. The baby pink one. They're incredible. I did a little like tutorial over on my Instagram. Well, you know, it was like a get ready with me and I used them. So you can go watch that if you want to see like the best lip combo in the world. Can you hear that thunder? How long can a YouTube short be? Up to 3 minutes. Okay, I'll upload that to YouTube as well. This is a Florasis lip liner. I've never tried their lip liners. Oh, the color's probably really wrong. Because it's a Chinese brand, their colors are not necessarily like what I like. A lot of red lips. That's just going to be too full on, especially with the yellow I'm wearing. So I've also got some Breeze Balm ones. This is the Lip Sculpt and Midnight Muse. Oh, that looks quite dark though. I've also got Sunset Chic. It's just like a really nice mauve Awesome, I just dropped concealer all over my pants. You know what else I did this morning? I stood on an earring and the stem of the earring went into my heel. When it rains, it pours. Figuratively and literally outside right now, it's starting to piss down. Whew. So I want to try on this darker color, but I might wipe it off and do one of the lighter ones. This is Island Girl. They smell amazing. I feel like my eyes are too cool toned for the rest of my face. Like I feel like I need to put some bronzer into my eyes or something. I'm mixing in some Ballerina Pink. Mauve is my favorite. It's like the middle, but I just feel like doing something a bit more nude. But I feel like a hot mess. What the heck? The eye makeup and the rest just does not work. I don't know. I don't think I like the lip with this. Let's try something different, more nude. You guys hear that? I'm just going to use something I know I like because I've had enough of this. Exo Beauty Clay. It's already looking better. Let's do a little bit of this Juicy Multi-Stick because I think you can use it on your lips as well. Like it's called a multi-stick. I'm literally just going to leave it like that. That's way better with the eye. A bit more subtle. That's the look. Thank you guys so much as well for all of the love. I should have said this at the start of the video, but all of the comments that you guys are sending me, DMing me, leaving on my posts on Facebook, on Instagram, I've been literally reading them every time I feel sad. And I know, I don't want to cry. I know Zeus touched a lot of you guys as well, and you know, you haven't really known a Shaaanxo without a Zeus. So I know a lot of you guys are, oh frick, are really sad as well. That's why I wanted to obviously let you guys know what had happened. I didn't want to just keep it to myself for a long time, which I was kind of like, that's what I felt like doing. Like when he was sick, you know, I didn't tell you guys for a long time because I was just in denial. But it's really nice reading some of your guys' memories, like that you've seen him in videos and stuff like that as well. Reminiscing over like videos from when he was just a tiny little teddy bear puppy. I'm honestly so lucky to have like so many amazing people that follow me. And yeah, just thank you so much. And thank you for caring about me and my family and how we're all doing. It's like it never goes unnoticed. I really appreciate you all. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better in my next video, which is really exciting. Like I said, special collaboration. So yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for that, just in time for Christmas as well. And I will, yeah, talk to you then. Bye.